Today I have a 2008 Subaru Legacy GT Spec B. The Legacy is a sedan, a little higher end than the Impreza. And the Legacy GT has a 2.5 liter turbocharged EJ25 in it. The Spec B is essentially a one-off model, a little bit rarer. This year they made about 600 of these in the US they sold. Has some extra features to it. The EJ25 in this makes 250 at the crank from the factory. Some sources will say 243. This was that awkward change from STD horsepower rating to SAE horsepower rating. The EJ25 in this is based off of the Impreza, which made 227 in the same year. But this makes a little bit more, but it's no STI either. The owner of this car, Christian, has done some modifications to this car. Includes full intake, full exhaust, a turbocharger from a 2014 Impreza WRX. This car has been dyno tuned, and it dynoed at about, I believe he said 298 at the wheels. So as some of you Subaru guys know, there's a knob here that has Intelligent, Sport, and Sport Sharp. What the tuner has done is change this into an electronic boost controller. So Sport will put us at 10 PSI if I remember right. Sport Sharp will put us at 17 PSI. We can harness all that power. Let's give it a little pull here. Yeah, this thing's got some balls to it. That was 110 kilometers. 110 kilometers an hour, guys. Yep. You know, it's not too overwhelming with noise. You get the Subaru burble, but it's not annoying. It's got a cool blow-off valve sound. It's always fun. And you get some nice little crackly pops at the exhaust. Just subtle enough to be fun. So this turbocharged Boxster in the Spec B has made it to a 6-speed transmission. The 6-speed is nice and clicky. It reminds you of an STI transmission. Now this isn't the same as an STI transmission, but it's derived from the STI transmission, so it's similar. Different gear ratios, stuff like that. It feels great. Gears are awesome. This thing's awesome. Oh my god, the four-wheel drive system in this can generate loads of grip, and the car will hunker down and rip through corners. Oh man, it makes for such a lively event to rip through a corner like that, beyond the throttle, pulling out, off the throttle to modulate, hearing the blow-off valve, the burbles popping everywhere. It's such an action-filled event taking a corner in this car. Oh, that is satisfying to get loaded up in a corner and then be able to just have confidence in the gas pedal. Push it down and just go. With all the cornering speed this car can handle, I kind of wish that it could have a little more brake feedback and a little more stopping power, because this thing can get up and go. But I wish the brakes were just a little closer to that level as well. I'm sure at stock level these brakes are fine, but for what we're doing now, a good pad and rotor at least, or maybe an STI Brembo conversion would be perfect for this. So the interior of this car is definitely a nice place to be. These seats hold you in great. They have, I believe this is Alcantara in the center and then leather around the outside of the seat. This looks awesome. The interior quality is pretty decent for a Subaru. Like compared to like just regular WRXs, this is definitely a notch above. It feels like a nicer place to be in. The steering wheel's nice. Steering's sharp, quick, and precise. If you've ever been in just a regular WRX, like mid-2000s one, you'll know what I mean. The interior isn't anything to write home about. It's kind of bare bones in an aspect. But when you get hopped into this is nice. You know, this comes back around to, this is the Subaru for the Subaru enthusiast that doesn't want to associate with the bad of the Subaru enthusiasts. Currently in the car community, there's a lot of people revolving around Subarus that you wouldn't really call enthusiasts. They're more, what's a proper way to put it? Douchebags. You know, they're the ones where all the memes come from, the vape, Subaru, douche, death, and all that. And with every joke, there's some truth behind it, and it really is true with the Subarus. A lot of times you'll meet an STI owner, and not every STI owner is like this, but a lot of times you'll meet an STI WRX owner, and they have the typical smug look on their face, the typical fuck boys. And you know, people don't want to be associated with that sometimes. And right here, the Spec B is the car you would get into if you want to be part of that Subaru community and you want to drive a Subaru, but not associate yourself with those people. And you want something that's a little nicer, a little more under the radar. It definitely doesn't look like anything special until you see the Spec B badge, and even then, unless you know, it looks like a regular commuter car. This is the Subaru WRX that has gone to college and invested in a house immediately rather than renting for a few years. This is the responsible WRX. While regular WRX is sitting around at college parties still, complaining about the job market. This is the turbo Subaru you buy when you don't want to be frowned upon for buying a tuner car. You still want to look like you're responsible, but secretly underneath, you know what it's got. Well, people on the outside think you're making responsible, safe car decisions. Maybe you want something unique. I mean, they only made 600 this year. I know the first year of these, they only sold 500 in the US. They're rare. Maybe you want something completely unique like that as well, and this is a good car for that as well. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this video review of the Spec B. If you liked it, you hated it, leave a comment down below, and thanks for watching, guys.